Leslie emailed to ask, I think that the mislabeling of female genital mutilation as circumcision contributes to the excusing or minimizing the grave harm of this practice. Do you think that it is important to stress this distinction and call out those who continue to call it female circumcision?
I think Leslie has a very powerful point. What we're talking about is not circumcision, it is mutilation, it's the removal of the clitoris, it is the removal of the labia, sometimes the inner labia and the outer labia of the vagina, and it is a gross misnaming of this mutilation, and the people who call it circumcision are the people who want to keep it in stand. So yes, Leslie, we need to call it out.
Molly commented on our Facebook post to ask, how can I help combat the cultural relativity taught in universities that says it is not right to criticize another culture, even if people within said culture practice FGM?
Molly is right to note that cultural relativism and moral relativism are really two different tools of not talking about the cultural impediments, the cultural shortcomings of ethnic minorities in the US and in the West. And I think the best way to approach this on campuses is to insist that every single human being is an individual human being, and that when cultures and groups and religions, that is groups, when groups conspire to compromise the rights of individuals, whether they're boys or girls, men or women, gay or straight, religious or not religious, that we need to stand up and speak against that and combat it. And in doing so, we also combat cultural relativism and moral relativism.
Ryan emailed to ask, hello, I am a student at the University of Texas at San Antonio. I am very passionate about the cause of the AHA Foundation, and I was wondering what I can do to help spread the word and support among my peers in a more effective way on campus.
We absolutely, totally appreciate calls like yours. We would like you to please use social media, Twitter, Facebook, other instruments to spread the word. Millions of Americans really think that honor violence, female genital mutilation, child marriages, that these are practices that happen in places like Afghanistan and Iraq and really far away, and that they feel powerless in doing something about them. If you live in Texas, you have to know that it happens in Texas, and you have to tell your family, your friends, your fellow students, your teachers, these things are happening right here, and the more we look away, the more it's going to affect us.
Caitlin emailed to ask, is it racist to speak out against misogynistic practices that some cultures consider integral parts of their traditions?
Caitlin, it is not racist to speak out against harmful traditions against women, gays, and other peoples. It is racist not to speak out. It is racist to choose to stay silent while you watch a friend give up her right to marry who she wants, her right over her own body. It is racist to be silent on homophobia. It is racist to allow religions and groups to subjugate their members and excuse it, even find it righteous in the names of their cultures and religions. It is the racism of law expectations, not to demand of people of ethnic minorities and cultures and religions the same demands we make of white Anglo-Saxon men.